Okay. Okay. Let's see what happens now. I was unfortunately slightly spoiled by the Limbus Company official Twitter account to what Dawn actually looks like. But other than that, I did not see anything that dropped this update. Not even that ego from the Battle Pass, which I will test at the start. But first of all, oh my goodness. She looks crazy. Wow. Okay. Prescript device. Yep. Correct. That's a lot of SP. Shin procuration, okay. Unlock free. That's a lot of SP. Okay. Missing HP percentage damage, free offense level, defense level, speed, more poise potency and poise count. Okay, that's very strong. This is the classic thing. The same. Unlock a Florist Ego Procuration. Okay. Okay. Huh. Okay. So she really just consumes some SP, gets some SP to consume some SP to join this Ego Procuration state. Which it's not gonna be a lot. And that's a minuscule amount of karmic consequence. And she's gonna heal a lot of SP anyway, okay. If she gets staggered, she recovers some stagger, okay. Faith beyond question in a Florence Ego Procuration state. Speed, offense level, defense level, more poise potency, and it cannot drop, SP cannot drop below -15, yeah. That's just her normal. Even more SP gain, what? Why does she even lose SP? She gains an insane amount. Actually, does she even lose SP at all? Not sure. Okay, skills. After attack, lose 3 SP, 2 times per turn. And it's just a bit different. Still 2 coin power, 2 poise count. It's barely a difference here. BD silent, procuration engrave. 2 coin power, 1 final power. 2 coin power, 10% damage, lose 6 XP. Gain 3 poise, a bit more sinking, and well, it's extremely minor. Okay, this is her normal S3. Okay, that is Procuration Annihilate. That is looking very different. I don't think we can even compare that 1-to-1. But to check out, this one gets coin power +1, so it's got final power +4 and 100% damage on both coins. So it's 10 base and +7 +7. And even more damage. I don't think this can even happen. Okay, yeah, just some poise. Pretty good poise and pretty nice sinking. And with Annihilation, it's 5 +3 +3 +3 +3. Plus up to +2 coin power, which is extremely strong. But that's... she doesn't have the damage buff. It gets 25% damage, but it doesn't look that strong, I think. This is very good because it's 100% damage, almost guaranteed to happen. But this one gets crit damage modifier, I'm pretty sure, and natural 60% damage and 120% damage. It's slightly stronger. I guess the biggest benefit here is just Faith Beyond Question being a very strong buff. And she just has Shin. And Compulsory Unlock. Okay. So it's also very similar, but it's a clashable counter, which is... sure. I mean, she looks very nice, but the ego doesn't seem that exciting, honestly. She does look amazing though. And incredibly cute. Wow. Yep, that's looking wonderful, actually. We are probably gonna go with sinking this time. I'm getting goals. I think I have enough for a real team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Faust. Can I get my fast? Oh yeah. Important also. Scissors. I go for scissors. How about you? Otis? One last free envy? That's... sure. On an opposed attack does not activate on hit without cracking. Okay, so she clashes. Okay, wow, that sounds really strong actually. On clash win. And she gets shield on clash loss, which is kinda lame. Because you don't want to lose anyway, but I guess it's some safety net. This is very nice for a mostly envy teams. I wonder if this means that Otis is gonna get a middle finger ego idea, I mean. Oh, it's healing. Huh. She can really only heal envy affinity base attack skill targets. Okay. That's extremely bizarre. Needle, you need bleed. Okay, when taking envy damage, gain 1 bleed count and reduce this effect's stack by 1. That's pretty nice. It's uncapped, but it's just a little bit of the status. It doesn't really need to get uptied either. It's pretty strong on uptide 1, even though it's barely stronger. Probably just uptide 2 for the passive, which is on Clash Wind deal for envy damage to the target at less than 33% HP, or the target has less than 33% HP. Weak power down next turn, once per turn. Yeah, that's pretty strong, at least on bosses. Loser's penalty voodoo. That's very fun. Okay, and that's very different. Attack Resonance Final Power. Clash Win attack weight +1 for every 2 envy resonance. Clash lose gain shield and inflict more needle and nails. That's... okay, that's not looking very strong. It is a Zain though, so that's reasonable too. It's 4 needle, so it ends gonna proc instantly twice. So it's on Clash Loose, it's gonna be most likely for bleed count and 1 nail. It's... I don't think you'd ever want to corrode. Okay, that was uptide 2. It might be a bit stronger. It's a bit stronger. I don't think you really need to uptie this at all. This passive is really nice. I really love the voodoo doll. Hello? Okay, I can't check the full art, I suppose. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's horrendous. Oh my god, oh no. That looked horrible. That's certain truth. Okay, just before we actually start, let's just quickly see what this looks like. Also gonna... what the... okay, that's... I'm not sure what is happening. I'm pretty sure I have a ticket though for all this. Yeah. I'm not gonna read the story here, I did read by myself before. It is very interesting. I wonder how close it is to an actual what happened in our story. Ego is being off. Okay, that I can just open for no reason. I'm not really in the Faust stocks, so not gonna actually go for that. Thank you for lunacy. Not gonna go for Proselyte Faust. At least Dawn is gonna get her sinking ID. Yep, okay, that checks out. Sure, that's gonna go all in. Just a quick check. Last choice was Sanglu, oh my god. Okay, just gonna quickly check the corrosion. Why is she last? Oh. Oh.
그러니까 너
Okay, that's a very pretty corrosion.
차라리 내가 직원들을 지휘해야 했어. 모두 전멸했잖아. 슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
이 판은 죽습니다. 이래가지고
Okay,
의뢰
now to actually
제 몸 하나 건사하기도
hold
어려워.
on.
아,
Location unobservable
갖고
and
나와야겠네.
that's really nice. Children. Okay, let's see.
그게 아니라니 그렇게 줄이는 거 아니라고.
I'm almost certain I remember this VA from somewhere.
아니.
I'm certain they're already somewhere in Project Moon, but I really can't place it.
그런 게 아니라고 엄마. 나
Ah,
하는 거 보고 잘 따라해봐. 이제 진짜 알겠지? 앞으로 까먹으면 안 돼.
안타까운 일이구나. 그토록 예리하고 예리한 자신의 머릿속이란 이 새끼. 아직
그래서 난
the
선을 긋는 법 대신 선을 잇는 법을 배워. 지금은 실타래의 바깥에서 네가 놓친 순간이 시작을 스칠 때
그래.
I don't think she's fine.
아비들은 왜 너희 같은 것들을 만들었지?
That is a good question. The first one, the dump guy, said it's to sharpen Ryosho again.
나 하나도 감당하기 힘들다고 불평했던 자들이 왜
자식, 우리는 자식이라 불리옵니다.
The apprentices, yeah.
그 자식이라는 것의 역할은 무엇이지?
요시히데, 그대가 저희 5 자식은 당신이 난도질한 끈을
Wow, that's extremely cryptic.
시 거미집의 아버지들은 연유하셨습니다. 요시 거미집에 돌아온 그대가 아비들과 보낸 시간, 그대를 키우고 벼려낸 세월이
That's
아까웠지요.
relatively reasonable.
고작
호칭이 어떻든
아니 울림이 다 자식이라는 건 더 질기고 끈끈하지.
하오나 지난 세월간
그자가
요시히데 족쇄로 사는 기분은 어떠냐? 나는 바깥의 선선한 공기를 마음껏 마시지도 못하고
Huh. Baby Ryosho, oh my goodness, she looks so cute.
다른 소지들처럼 산과 암벽을 발길 닿는 대로 자유롭게 걸어갈 수도
I guess she's always a projection.
내키는 대로 날개와 뒷골목 사이를 누비
Baby Ryosho, baby Yoshihide. Oh my goodness.
모르겠니? 고작 여기서 네 아비로 지내자고 내가 응? 요시 뚝 그치거라. 뭘 잘했다오는 울고 싶은 것은 언제나
Oh, come on.
너를 떠맡게 된 이후로 하루도 울고 싶지 않았던 날이 없었구나.
How old are you?
내 앞에서 칭얼거리지 더럽게 훌쩍거리게. 다음에는 차라리 그래야
그자야말로 자신의 결말을 날
하지만 요시히데 그 덕으로
Oh, there she is.
그대가 소생과 저치의 검을 막아낼 수 있다.
요시 저것들끼리 치고받고 할 때 여기서 출소하지.
어디로 갔는지는 알 수 없었어.
Yeah,
그건
makes sense.
소잡이라는 자의 기술이었나?
도련해졌던 기억 중 하나였지만 맛부터 아비들은 내가 자신들의 소짓죠. 놈도
That seems to be the case here, yeah.
더 많은 사람을 더 빠르게 처리할 그러니 저들에겐 뼈아픈 실책일 수밖에.
뭐
그래, 내 손.
Huh.
이 검을 뽑아 무언가를 같이 베어진다.
Oh,
그래서 나는 이 검 하지만 검을 뽑지 않았다면 내 피가 섞였고
finally actually acknowledging. Ah,
그래 나 이제 와서 못할
어.
일도
I
아니겠지.
didn't realize. Okay,
단 하나뿐이
yeah, that's
소중한
that was pretty easy to realize.
그렇겠지.
Okay. Are we still gonna use this team? We still are. Okay. I suppose no need for Otis yet. That's fine too. Mutilated memories. I'm pretty sure it's a different icon, but she gets a skill slot, I guess.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
전탄격발. 여기가 빈틈
제약
두순.
효과가 굉장히 좋았어.
Yep. Yep,
대폭적인 피해량인 것 같아.
it's good enough. Really did not need this filler fight right now.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없고
Well, it's also no big deal, so
피가 튀.
it's just slashing.
제약 개체에게 맞는 정상적인 공격이야. 잘했어.
I did hear that this part of the
당연한 걸 한 것 가지고
Canto is a bit shorter than the part 1. And considering how short the second stream for the first part was, I'm probably just gonna finish it right in this stream. Unless it's gonna look like a lie. But I don't think that's gonna be the case.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
그 시스 경멸스럽다.
빈틈 투성.
Five. Yeah, that's fine.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
이대로 네 총알에 맞는 것 나름 예술이지. 아직
Splendid.
흔적을 남길 때는 아닌 것 같아.
One damage for every attack. That's yeah, sure. Don't mind at all. It's quite a bit. Okay, let's just go with this then.
얻어볼 테니까 구멍투성이가 돼야.
Yeah, with that I'm pretty sure everyone is gonna die here. Might have just used S2 here. Gregor by himself might not actually be enough. Quite unfortunate. And it has contempt.
나선 속을
아까
벗어날
어떤
수
직원이
없다.
제압 개체에 한 번에 입힌 피해량이
잠깐. 진짜? 왜 부서팀장을 안 달아줬지?
실수. 경멸수.
자세가 모르겠네.
It's okay, it's gonna be fine.
그렇게 서 있으면 목이 떨어질 수밖에.
이제야 회사가 정상으로 돌아갔네. 이번 제압은 끝이야.
너희들도 고생 많았어. 티피리트, 너도.
That's a very interesting background, honestly.
입안에 짠맛이 도는군.
New hires, what could this possibly be?
무엇인가 했지.
Maybe it's from a different group. Okay.
차라리 알리사 씨처럼 의식이 있는 사람이라도 발견되면 좋을 텐데.
아저씨, 방금 제 손바닥 밟았잖아요.
Ouch.
아이고 미안합니다. 이거 아니고.
Oh my goodness.
괜찮은 것이오.
아니요, 아파요. 한참 동안 이러고 제 옆에 같이 깔린 분이랑 서로 이야기하면서 버티고 있었는데.
이절을 말하는 건가? 의도적으로 죽은 척하고 있지만
아무래도 이런 상황에서 밖에 나가면 가장 먼저 뭘 먹을지 도란도란 이야기를 나누는 건 너무 죽을 사람같지 않습니까?
Okay, so this guy.
그래도 저는 밖에 나가면 아몬드를 뿌린 바닐라.
She looks very cute if not for the horrible
치즈가 들어간 샌드위치를
looking,
먹었어요.
whatever that is, and her flesh melted suit. Why does this guy just have a brown suit? Actually, this might be just. This probably is ego, but this doesn't look at ego as ego at all.
보내줄까?
부탁 좀 드릴 수 있...
Huh.
왼쪽
오른쪽 팔이 부러진 것 같긴 한데. 이
Almonds and fish?
아몬드랑 생선을 많이 먹으면
Okay.
꺼내주셔서
소라.
감사합니다. 저는 소라라고
She
해요.
does look pretty cute, even though half her face is covered with the flesh collar.
덕분에 살았습니다. 라비라고 부르시면 됩니다. 그런데 혹시 저희는 오늘 입사한
신입?
That's quite an unfortunate first day.
예, 최근 엔케팔린 정제부서에 채용 일정이 있었어서 인수인계해줄 LC 연구원분을 찾아가는 사이
이 장비는 오늘 처음 입어봤는데
자네는 어쩌다 깔려
그게요. 제가 원래
이해하오. 연구자한테
에고 장비에 대해
이고 장비
맞아요. 조금 불편하긴 해도
푸념이 길군.
죄송해요.
Huh.
갑자기 복도 끝에서부터 큰 소리가
다행이라고
네? 그 사이에 그런 일이...
Void eyes.
유감이라는 말밖에. 혹시 더 발견된 생존자는 스물 남짓 있어.
This guy looks completely normal, but I don't trust her at all. Especially because that looks exactly like Dawn.
그대는 괜찮은 것이오. 이런 상황에 대한 교육도 받았기 때문에 각오는 하고 있었습니다.
Okay, that's also kinda unbelievable.
당신들은 어디로 가던 중이셨습니까?
아니 우리는 순간
승강기... 무전기... 저도...
동감입니다.
I barely trust them at all. Okay, and another filler fight.
눈 멀지 않게
That's fine.
조심하라.
That's not a good first step. Okay, that's very rare first
나
turn.
속을 벗어날 수는 없다.
Thank you, Rishi, for not screwing that up completely. But it was pretty close.
단격발.
제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 기록적인 피해량인 것 같아.
I am quite unsure what to talk about in fights like this. There's absolutely nothing of interest going on.
받아볼 테니까.
I suppose I can make something up to talk about. I don't know what to do with streaming after this Canto. I can always just stream Mirror Dungeons, but that's also not extremely interesting.
벗어날 수 있다고 생각.
I would love to stream some games I play, but I'm also not sure how interesting it would be to watch something that's halfway done. That's also a bit of an issue with some games I do love right now, because I already played them, so it's not very exciting to watch.
받아볼
At least I think so. It might be different. Naturally, this is already assuming that someone will watch this at all. And hey, you can just magic it.
실패할 수도 있겠지. 언제나 그랬듯이.
If there's no stream, then there's certainly no one is gonna watch it.
받아볼 테니까.
Well, it remains to be seen. I also know that this is not a very good time for streaming this Canto. There are already several different streamers, which even I love to watch at this moment doing this. This is just same reason as most of them. I think I'm doing this, which is I don't wanna get spoiled.
자비에 감사도.
So I want to play through this as fast as possible, and then I can talk about it. It really makes this all more enjoyable.
빠르게 처리하지.
Part 1 didn't really do that big of an impression on me,
경외감
but
속에
I do understand that it was mostly set up. Come on, Ryosh, come on.
자세가 모르겠네.
제약 개체에게
자비에
맞는
감사하다.
So at the very least, this part should have a bit more of interesting stuff.
칭찬할 필요 없어.
And obviously part 3 will be the finale, but I don't quite remember how she gained this, but oh, okay, it was
누구에게
from
말을
this.
거는 거지?
I'm pretty sure. Well, regardless, yeah, I'm pretty curious about how this Canto will go. I didn't take that much interest in part 1, but this is hopefully gonna get more interesting.
빈틈투성.
I didn't bother with reading her screen, which probably was a silly thing to do. It would definitely help and enhance my understanding of this part, of this Canto as a whole. But well, I didn't, so hopefully I'm still gonna enjoy it. How much? Nothing, unfortunately.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는 없고
It should be fine though. I'm sure Project Moon will deliver, regardless of what actually happens. Okay, that was way closer than it should have been.
그 시선 경멸스럽고
자세가 모르겠네. 자비에 감사.
Splendid job, Gregor.
전탄 경활. 총알까봐 떠올려.
And then other bullets, and
나선 속을 벗어날 수
it's over.
이렇게 서
이런
있으면
분위기는
뭐
한참.
떨어질 수가.
이제야 회사가 정상으로 돌아갔네. 이번 제압은 끝이야.
너희들도 고생 많았어. 티페리트.
As Pathway said before, I'm probably gonna try streaming
경외
part 3 in a similar time.
발목하든가.
Or
평범과
audience.
비범은 이렇게나
Okay.
큰 차이를 보이지.
I'm probably gonna try streaming part 3 in a similar time
난
frame. What is happening here?
부품은 이걸로
Okay, I think he was just that bloodied.
무전기 소리가.
그럴 수밖에. 통신 범위가
그리고 이 구역에서
그 역시도
지금 상황에서 그렇겠지. 상심은 그대가 클 텐데.
이제 통제실로
Heathcliff.
되겠네요. 그래. 이 복도만 지나치면 되겠지.
Heathcliff.
조선 산만하게 돌아다니며 의아하다는 듯이 머리를
덧붙이자면 그렇게 인상을 쓰고 고개를 기울이거나 화면을 보고 라고 말하는 것도 금지되어 있답니다.
I suppose this is all from experience.
느낌이 안 좋아. 야, 그대로 뭔가 있어.
That is someone outside and he looks horrifying.
아니 좀 더 혈관을 확장시켰어.
That's a very light voice.
그래 진짜네요.
이때까지의 상황을 미루어 봤을 때 약지치가
아비.
자네들
아, 누가 들으면 오해할 소리를. 그때는 뒤틀림을 패는 거였고, 아니 패는 게 아니라, 아이씨 아무튼.
부정시된 신체들이 남아있는 흔적을 봤을 때
I'm not quite sure what he actually meant, but
가능성은
낮을 것입니다. 파우스트는
Yeah,
관리자 단테와 완전히 분리된
it is a different caliber one opponent.
권장하지 않습니다.
When Vergil couldn't just slice through them. At least a different Nurse Father.
인격을 사용할 수도 없는 상태이기 때문에 이 시점의 전투는
That is also probably true.
적에 대한 정보조차 미비한 지금 만약
관리자 나리가 돌아왔을 때 차디차게 쉬고 가는 싱클레어 군을
차비찬 돈키호테 씨도 한 팀장.
I don't think Don Quixote will have that issue actually.
곤란하군. 통제자.
너
이 공격은 사보타주에 가까우니 평범한 고장 수리가 화손 정도를 눈으로 보기 전까지 확답할 수 있는 막내만. 손상이 적더라도 빨리 막아. 진짜. 마튼.
연구소의 입구역 설계는 팀장님이 짜셨어요.
보고서 마감 기한이 일주일가량 남았을 때였나 보군. 아마도 시간을 끌거나 대여섯가지 정도의 방법이 떠오르는 것. 저자의 신발을 벗기는 거라면.
That is probably a choice, not a good one at all. I think Don agrees.
뭐?
너희는 인격을 사용하지 못하고 지금 내가 착용한 에고 장비로도 약지의 마에스트로로 추정되는 저자를 제압하거나
필요하다면 본인이 내가
돈키호테. 난 지금보다 더한 상황도 있었어. 그때마다 그 냄새 나는 신발 벗길 생각을 안 한 건 아니지만
누누이 말했지만 로신한테는 자체적인 청결 유지를 위한 세척 기능이 상시 발동하고 있다고. 아니,
Is that actually true?
활기로서의 힘에 의지하는 건 내키지 않지만 어쩔 수 없지 않겠는가.
It is very interesting to see the Sancho part of her.
그리고 믿고 있다네. 그대들이 다시 나를 되돌려줄 것이라는 걸.
Her voice actor really does a great job.
파우스트 역시 히스클리프 씨의 여러 이유가 있지만 무엇보다도
그걸로는 불가능하다고 생각하는 건가? 검증
아니요. 돈키호테 씨가 신발을 그 흐름은 단테 씨가 가려는 황금가지를 되찾는 여정에서 멀어지는 선택이고 설령 신발을 벗더라도 그 선택은 관리자에 의해 이루어져야 합니다.
Huh. That is a very interesting thing to say. The flow.
잠시만요.
단적인 예를 들자면 제어되지 않은 돈키호테 씨가 관리자님이 시계를 몇 번이고 되감아 주셔도 지금 수감자가 관리자의 능력으로도 복구되지 않는다는 것은 즉 이번 세계에서의 황금가지를 모으지 못하고 실패하는 것을
Faust, that's a big lore dump, I think.
제가 증명해내지 못하는 일이 되며
That is a very questionable thing to say.
알겠네. 귀가 이해했네.
I
다음으로 넘어가자.
do know that Hohenheim actually understands that because he did mention the flow at least once in the LC interval.
저자를 이길 마땅한
상황을 타개하기 위한 내연일 뿐이었지. 애초에 통제되지 않은 환경에서
뭘 하든 빨리빨리 해. 저 뾰족구도
비아는 이 충격진의 에고 장비의 감흥도를 끌어올리면 심장이 멈춰도 한동안은 움직일 수 있지.
No.
전투를 몇 번 치러서 상태가 좋은 건 아니지만 운이 좋지만
Hohenheim, no.
전류로 기절시켜.
살면서 싸움.
에고 장비를 입은 자와 싸워본 적이 있지 않나?
됐어. 그냥 우리가 시간을 끈 죽더라도 시계가 여길 봐줄 테니까.
네. 물론 그 과정에서 동반될 당사자와 단테 씨의 고통은 평소를 아득히 뛰어넘은 정도일 테니
That is quite sad but quite reasonable.
내가 장비만 제대로 갖춰 입으면 어떤 화력이 나오는지를 모르는 채로 두는 편이 나을 수도 있겠군.
너도 따라올 거냐?
누가 설계했는지 모르겠지만 이런 엉성한 전비 설비를 수리하는 것에 친구인 제가 나서는 난딜 대전.
그렇다는 건 첨언하자면 엉성한 게 아니라 주어진 시간 내에 최선의 살기였다니. 그러니까 그때는 최고의 살기였다는 것이지.
That's a reasonable explanation.
부탁하겠네. 지난번
싱클레어군 괜찮은?
영 안 될 것 같으면 일단 우리가 먼저 시간 끌 테니까.
아니요, 이제 같이 한 번만.
What?
역시 미학의 극치를 쌓은 전시장은 따로 초대장을 뿌리지 않아도 자연스럽게 관객들이 몰려오는 법이죠.
That is a description. He has some meaty chests to show off.
야, 고작 이딴 거나 내가 뭐 이런 거 보는 눈은 없지만 태어나서
그렇다면 어리석고
He's fucking massive.
제가 직접 요시히데에게 알려주었던 것처럼 키치부터 아방가르드 끝이 고깃덩이마다 예술 사조를 새겨 직접 마에스트로가 해설하는 전시회라니 영광으로 여기셔도 좋겠죠.
Some definitely would. I don't think this is a combat encounter though, and I don't think we would have any chances. Hide and seek. Yeah, that makes more sense than combat with that kind of enemy. There she is! The little middle goober.
아 진짜 치사하게 이럴래? 우리 아빠가 집회 끝내고 올 때 맞춰서 나도 같이 그리고 나 숨바꼭질 오랜만에 해서 재밌긴 했는데
따라붙은 아비라는 자는 어떻게 저자가 혼자 아까 작전 회의 시간이 걸리는
That is interesting.
우리가 시간을 좀 벌긴 해야 하는 거지. 아까
그런 다루기 어려운 종류들만 마련한 것도 능력이라면 능력이더군. 수집적인 측면에서는 대단하단 말할 수는 있어도
나도 오늘 이런 난장판이 날 줄 알았겠냐고. AC 팀도 만난다니까 좀 자랑 좀 하겠다고.
Silly Ezra.
어려운 것만 잔뜩.
저 검은 어떤 검인가?
How do you get this bloody?
응? 저거?
아니, 공방의 물건을 가져 쓰기엔 그래
빌려주는 건 괜찮은데.
알고 있어. 귀하가 종종 말하지 않았는가? 날개가 돋친데 무기가 빠르게
She's a yapper too.
괜찮소. 쾌검에는 제 설령 두 팔이 뜯겨나가는 한이 있더라도
알았어.
전력 보충.
I can't quite imagine Aang do with a broadsword, however.
이 정도면
단테님은 관리자님과 함께한 덕에 신체 능력은 점차 돌아오고
맞다. 황금가지 쪽은
답신이 없군 젠장. 영 믿음직스럽지 못한
뭐 그냥 무전이 잘.
아 유치한 거 어울려주는 것도 진리네. 딱 10초 890 찾는다.
I think that's cheating. But
아까처럼 뒤틀림이나 환상체에게 유인하는 방법이.
what is what?
아빠 아직 어라? 저건 아까 아빠가 다 박살낸 애들인데? 혹시
He's pretty tall too.
성 같은 건가?
그런 거면 뭐 한 방에.
신경쓰 히스테리 뒤틀벼락 인간 시간을 끌어주기.
실체들이 저절로
What?
멈추는 거
What?
아니고.
What?
딸내미, 저거 보이나?
Did he distort?
그래, 안 보여? 아이고.
Actually, I'm kind of curious. Okay, you don't see anything really.
눈 크게 뜨고 잘 봐봐. 보랏빛으로 번쩍.
보이는 대로 짐승 같은 감각이.
모제스 씨, 테러 확보.
그래. 그러면
팀장님!
꼬질꼬질.
형세를 살피고 있기를 잘했네. 여타 덕분에 무사하고
Huh.
부축할 테니 지하를 멈추지 말도록. 속히 후퇴.
야! 너희 어디가?
이것들은 아직도 들러붙네.
That is actually enough to solve him.
날 먼저
Go
쫓아가도
princess.
아싸, 진짜지? 내가
라드.
먼저 처리해도 괜찮은 거지?
돼. 아, 그럼. 앞. 어디 보자. 딸냄 손. 뭐냐 너희?
Ricardo mentioned.
돈 훔친 놈의 일당이었냐? 아, 그것 식구끼리 원한도 갚아줄 겸 딸냄 즉결 처형이다.
That's a pretty white clause, I guess, for total extermination.
대면에서 보인다는 경매 해제된 것들. 그리고 여기서 남을 수가 있나? 환상체에 대한 정보보다는 직접 해결해 왔다. 그리고 직접 엘그라타니 남은 한 가지 선택지로 공허한 손짓. 향수와.
설마.
그래. 새하얀 몸을 새빨갛게 물들 때까지 덩굴을 놓치지 않는 그 환상체.
I know that one.
먹으면 목화를 조우시킨다.
The damned gossipium. Shock centipede, come on.
저들은 전율하리라.
저건
기존에 던전과 굴절 철도에서 자주 목격한 개체입니다.
Indeed.
저것의 대응 방식은 비슷할지 모르나 이 부서의 상태가 정상이 아닌 상황에서
That's also true. I really don't enjoy fighting this guy though.
아, 소라실라.
뭐야? 한 상체라도 풀려났어? 갑자기 제압 기체가
Okay.
더 강해졌잖아.
That's a lot of skills.
그런 정보가 없어.
Head is shielded right now,
물어볼게.
so we're just gonna go all in on that. I don't think we need to collect craft. No, we don't.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Even for inefficient, that was pretty reasonable damage. Shamefully no way to gain SP this way. Okay, it is different. Okay, home. Body has bleed tremor, so would preferably Isan could go for head. Oh, that's a high roll. This kill deals 0 damage. Flash lose. Okay. Preferably would go for this and this. It's not looking very good though.
처리하지.
Isang! He still got it. Thank you, Ryosho. I did not expect you to do this well. Never mind, you're useless. Okay, thank you, Mersault.
전격발.
0 damage. Go on, Gregor! Thank you, that was perfect. And now it has deep wound on body. Which is here. And you can go for the execution. Not sure if this would... If she can win, that would be nice, but the opposite way then. Okay, enough slow for that. Not enough slow for that. He's fine. He's still getting self-charge from that, I think. Okay. Hope she strikes both. I think she did. Quite unfortunate. She didn't stagger though. And Mer screws it up. Unfortunate. Yisang doesn't. Very nice then. And great job, Gregor.
시선에 눈이 멀지 않아. 너희는 잘해낼 거야. 언제나 그랬듯이.
실패할 수도 있겠지. 언제나 그랬듯이.
Okay, it's not looking very good right now. He's also not doing great. He's not really doing anything, so. Thank you, Mersol. Rio, okay. Good enough, Ryoshu. Okay, Mersa activated. That's very nice.
잘 됐네. 이제 제압 작업을 하기 더 수월해지겠어. 기회를 놓치는 바보 같은 짓은 하지 않겠지?
Head has staggered a lot lower HP. This will be fine. This is sure. Body also has bleed, and he has a chance to do bleed. And this is count for both, so that's very nice. Mersa should have procced at least one tremor burst though. Okay. Actually, how's body? Body doesn't have. Head doesn't have. Okay, that's probably fine. Just gonna focus on body. There is an open wound on the head though, so might just go for that instead. Honestly, just doing kinda whatever. That's probably gonna deal a lot of damage though. With 7 Ks. Yep, that's pretty solid. And 0 damage. And it has a lot of bleed on itself actually. Tremor. Tremor. Tremor count. And it has its revive thing now.
우리도 두 조각이지만 잘 움직이지 않아?
맞아, 그렇네. 우리는 특이 케이스라고 해두자.
Huh. I have no idea what else could there be. It doesn't have gaze though. That's pretty sad. Oh, that's a lot! Okay, does anyone have any non-crushable things? Nope, nope. Okay. Reaction. Just tank it. Only one tremor? On the body too. Quite unfortunate. It doesn't matter. Almost certainly. It's still mine though. Brioche is gonna stagger for sure. Unless... Okay, she's almost fine.
제압이 잘 진행되고 있어. 이대로면 큰 손실이 일어나기 전에 모든 게 안정화될 거야.
걱정할 필요가 없는 건 좋네.
Okay, now she's even more fine. It has contempt? No. But she has contempt of the gaze. And not for someone who can't die at all. That's fine. It happened again, but that's also fine.
제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 기록적인 피해량인 것 같아. 아직 공동 유적을 남길.
That was a lot of damage. Still didn't matter. And goodbye Centipede. I have no idea what the third passive for those skills were.
너희들도 고생 많았어. 티피리트, 너도. 언제?
I still don't like you.
수습이 늦어지면
Shock Centipede too.
수고가 될 테니.
Okay, I did not expect that, I gotta say. Oh, it's just not Shock Centipede.
제압 임무를 시작할 거야. 언제나 하는 일이지만
Okay, I guess.
최선을 다할 거라고.
빠르게 처리하지.
기가
That feels extremely unnecessary.
너희는 잘해낼 거야. 언제나 그랬듯이.
실패할 수도 있겠지. 언제나 그랬듯이.
받아볼 테니까.
Unfortunate. Gregor, no. Oh, okay. Perfect, splendid. Just, yeah, sure. Just. I guess it is those guys again. nothing to do about that. Mersault. That was pretty pathetic display. He's also gonna die from bleed overdose.
총알값 아까울 놈.
11 bleed 6 times. Yeah, that's not looking good. You can go for the S3, that's fine.
전력으로 상대해봐.
That's one way to get the bleed out, however. All of it down. Very nice.
벗어날 수 있다고 생각해.
자세가 뭐냐면 자비에 감사하다.
Okay. It is an unfocused encounter, so you can't really overkill. Yeah, that Rios's S3 didn't go off, that's pretty lame. Oh, he's out of bullets already. Quite unfortunate. Don't think it's the time to kill him though.
빠르게 처리하지.
No need for that T-Sang. Okay, that's... Well, it's out of bullets. Now the damage is in the overheat. Thank you, Gregor, that was closer than it should have been.
관찰 기록이 잘 읽은 것 같네요. 훌륭했어.
That's some reasonable amount of gaze. That's pretty scary. That's reasonable. Just like this. Ryoshu can't get content hold, so can't go for S3 really. Since I don't actually wanna kill Mersault. Can he even kill Mersault with that? Okay, that's Ryoshu's skill. Mersault has 5 protection. Never mind. Won't even bother. Yep, that should be pretty crazy. Okay. Horrible start.
정신 안 차릴 거야? 직원이 거의 반죽음 상태가 됐다.
Horrendous start. At least this time losing is intended. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, that's very bad. Okay. Okay.
여기가 네 약점인가?
Yeah, that's fair. Kill them.
빠르게 처리하지.
벗어날 수
Okay. Cascading gaze of content though, so whatever. Cascading gaze of Unleashed.
제압 개체에게 맞는 정상적인 공격이에요.
That might have been another word there.
벗어날 수
당연한 걸 한 것까지
오케이.
괜찮을 필요 없어.
스켈레톤.
허술하군.
시선에 멀지 않도록.
이제야 회사가
Lots of
정상으로
damage.
돌아갔네. 이번 제압은 끝이야.
너희들도 고생 많았어. 티페리트, 너도.
서두르지. 수습이 늦어져.
Lots of damage for Gregor, and
쓰라는 게 다 헛수고가 될 테니.
Mersault was very disappointing in this fight. The contract.
일 마무리가
Virgil?
이걸로 숙청은 면할 수 있다. 에이씨. 아니 뭐
알리사 양도 계속 신경이 쓰이는구려.
나선 그 공방에서 만든 무기 말이지.
그렇.
원리야 알고 했지만 비밀번호.
오. 이거 고마운 거.
That is very nice. Yeah.
네, 아주 오래전부터 그랬어요.
그러면 에이스.
어이,
네?
시야에 걸리적거리는 거.
아, 실례했습니다.
그럼 그 소라 씨는 나랑 공방 제품 얘기 좀 하면서 가자.
진짜요? 네, 저 이야기하는 거.
이야기라면 저도
라비군이라 했던가. 그대는 나와 우리 관리자와 잠깐 담소를 나누시다.
Okay, they've been really playing around with sprites.
왜죠?
오, 단테도 동의한다니 기쁘군. 자,
That
다들 이렇게 저에게 저는 친절한 사람들이 좋아요.
에헤이.
하.
아무리 그래도 무사생활한 연구를 모질게 돼.
이
보는 눈이 없군. 단
okay, I'm pretty confused on what's actually going on here.
단테 씨가 리더는 종 잡을 수 없는 편이 뭐.
True, that is true.
왜 쑥스러워해?
저도 그런 모습이 멋있어서 여기.
스카우트. 그러고 보면 우리
That's
둘도
technically true.
로부터 류슈야.
그래.
부끄러운 말일 수도 있겠소만 나는 하우스트 양 입에 담았던 당시에는 꿈 같은 소리라 여겼지. 만일 내게 조금 더 확신이 있었더라면 지난 선악 그대는 처음 보았을 때
하긴 엇나갈 법한 구석은 제일 많은 사람이
That is surprisingly nice. Bob Gregor. Curious.
나라고 처음부터 믿었던 건 아니야.
I guess that's why it's called contract.
믿지 않을 수
This
없었던 건
node.
흰머리 이렇게 말을 시작했었지. 용케도
It's quite remarkable.
끊어지지 않았군요. 그 한 줄기의 끈이.
Okay.
무얼 보았기에 그렇게 말하지?
She's looking very pretty there.
당신이 베이고 또한 베고 온 것들의 피. 그것이 묻어 선명한 붉은 직선을 띠고 있으니까요. 그곳은 오로지
하.
당신만이 열 수 있는 공간. 제 아무리 거미줄 한 주어진 상황에서 현명한 선택을 내렸던
누가 보냈지? 내 손으로 압이라는 것들까지 베고 나온.
알고 있습니다. 당신은 스스로의 머릿속까지 베어내면서 이제 아무도 열지 못하는 곳에 아이를 숨겨두었으니 꺼내올 날의 시간은 짧지도 길지도 않을 겁니다. 저와 함께 간다면
Huh.
두 해가 넘어가기 전
Huh.
거미집을 없애고
That is quite a promise.
계약을 맺자는 건가?
죽이는 게 아니라
구원.
죄악을 직면하여 자아를 구하라. 당신이
That's the lines. Those are the lines.
어려웠나요?
그래. 그곳 내부는 외부 시간의 영향을 거의
하.
받지 않는다. 그래, 내 스스로 몇 번이나
하.
검증했지. 조각나 있는 기억들 사이에서도 그랬기에 때가 되면 내 몸에 아직 감겨진 이
That is
실크를
actually
따라
incredibly interesting though.
거미집이
I'm
날
really not sure
찾아오면
how we'll get there.
내가 거미집으로 돌아갈 것이라 믿어 의심치 않아.
Huh. Ha ha ha. The contract too. Please just a different enemy.
사냥감인가 몸이 끓어오르는군.
I did not expect that.
본부에서 전파할게.
지금부터 제압인
That is a different enemy, that's for sure.
일이지만 항상 꼼꼼하게 하라고.
최선을 다할 거라고.
Does not take better damage. Well, L. Reap Mer Salt. I'm pretty sure this guy is completely resistant to Wrath and Lust. Mostly to Wrath, but Lust also pretty strongly, so this team is horrendous for this fight. Huh. Hold on, I do have to read this. On use Intrigue 2 burn count. If this is a Wrath skill, remove burn on the target. Huh. That is quite weird, I think. I'm not quite sure what to think about it yet. Anyway, we're pretty screwed. Come on! Okay, that's pretty unserious. Ryosho, thank you. Ow. Okay. Very strong burn.
빈틈투성이군. 스틸레터.
뭐야? 큰 상처라도 풀려났어? 갑자기 제압 개체가 더 강해졌잖아.
당장 우리한텐 그런 정보가 없어.
Okay, that's a load of burn.
물어볼게.
Okay, these are just the same skills. This guy rolls so high, it's crazy. Wrath resist down. So my guys just have a really unfortunate skills right now. We're pretending it's gonna be fine. Yeah, this isn't gonna last long. How much better? Good job, Versal. $50 burn. How does this even happen? Is there multiplayer?
잘 파악하고 있다면 피해는 최소화할 수 있을 거야.
This doesn't really make sense here. If the target has reached the main camera, I don't think she did.
누가 누구에게 말을 거는 거지?
Also, what are the resistances? Yeah, this team sucks here. Oh. Remove burn from all targets. Okay, that would be very nice. Yeah, Isaac, you want to? Sure. Go for it, buddy. We're just going all in for Yoshu. Well, it's over. Well, damn you, Isang. Not what I expected, I think. Yep, okay, we're gonna need a different team for this.
날
모두
경멸하라.
전멸했잖아. 슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
도서관으로 갈지 뒷골목을 통해 빠져나갈지 괜한 고민이었군.
Okay, this isn't really Tremor team either. We're just gonna pull something from here. What can I even get? This would be mostly fine, I think. I do quite like this. Maybe? Even though it won't really work on the keywords. As long as dual livestream passive can be activated, it should be fine. Last Pride. It might be fine here. I don't have him uptight to the level he should be uptight. Still, that doesn't really change that much. He has defense level, but we can just try this. Okay. Great. Pursuance actually will be really useful here. Crash one past, doubtfully we'll find a way to use it. Doubtful any of these will be useful. Bygone days might have a use. It's 12 SP at this point, but it's also not that bad. So Enlament gives might find a use. I'm not really sure about Unbrilliant Glory. Yeah, okay, Unbrilliant Glory. I also just remembered that I did forget to check Heathcliff Seagull. Moving reg. It's Baron charge. It was quite expected, considering the QQE, I guess. And it's 3 coin power. Okay. For Baron. Charge, charge, charge 2 damage. It is consumed 5 charge, base power +1. Okay, this doesn't look that strong right now, but it is at half. Inflict Resident Reg Microchip. Okay. Take plus 10% damage from Wrath and enemy skills. On Clash Loose, gain 1 burn. Wow, this is... Wow, I get... It has 3 attack weight, okay, that's not bad. It's probably gonna deal pretty solid damage too, with 3 coins on 3 attack weight. Okay, that's gonna be Baron sometimes. On enemy and Baron skills. It looks very cool. At least the background, I think Heathcliff looks pretty mediocre. Corrosion. Free coin power. Charge. Charge to damage. Basically the same thing. It's insanely similar. The corrosion might just be pretty almost worse. It's 60% damage, 45% damage. It's barely a difference. It just works because it's a corrosion. But I guess it can give charged count on kill. I still don't see it at all replacing Centipede. And in a week we're gonna get Great Tricolor Cube. The new ego. Which is Great Trichilocosm. Exactly what I wanted to say. Okay. Let's finish this demo off.
소재가 이거 참 설레는구려.
Okay. These are slightly stronger skills. This is an insanely strong skill. Does he only... Okay, so he can get more coin power. I failed to notice I don't really get any gluttony. We're just betting on neutrals here. Okay, if one worked, then the second should almost definitely work. There we go. Thank you, Ryoshu. Gregor? Oh my goodness, I didn't expect that to work actually. Unfortunate. Mere salt. Come on.
뭐야? 내 상처라도 풀려났어? 갑자기 제압 기체가 더
Is there any way to for it to not gain 5 amber on the second turn?
다른 세피라들에게도 물어볼게.
Okay, that's favored. Sure. Pretty unfortunate, but we do what we can do. Good job, Ryosh. Gonna have a Skullbuster ready for the big attack too. Serious Skullbuster. That's a lot of chip damage though. Gregor, please, Gregor, please. You really should have won that. Thank you, Marcel, for the bare minimum. This I have no hopes for. Indeed. How did he even gain SP? Ah, Ryosh. I'm sure it's gonna work out. Okay, with Serious Skullbuster it's gonna work out for sure. Okay, what do we need here? Sloth, Latony, Last. Actually favored? Sure. What the hell, sure. Sloth needed. Very nice, very nice. And there goes Serious Skullbuster. And a big nerf, big heal, SP heal. 0 damage. That's a lot of burn for free. That cannot be avoided, sure. I guess that's it for removing all burn. Oh, Wings stagger. Anything interesting? I think it just... Well, Wings part is broken, so it's not yet. Does it not lose its ember? What even is the mechanic here? Okay, Wings have quite a few debuffs. That's believable. Just making sure. It has 4+ bleed here to SP. Wings do have that bleed. Is it? It's destructible. But it's not separable. I'm pretty sure that was the thing. Thank you, Mersault. Actually, we don't have any burn on ourselves now. Which is great, but I'm not sure how. Dark Stoling us in the center of the flaming moth. Its form was vague and mercurial. Somehow you can tell that the shadow is the very core of the moth. If that shadow could be separated from the flames, perhaps its heat may momentarily subside. Who will reach out for the shadow? Wrath disadvantage. Okay, I remembered it well. Mersault reaches out toward the flames, enduring through the burning fire. Their fingertips begin to blister and bubble, but perhaps mere salt passion burned hotter than the flames itself. Damn the flames itself, I guess. 1000 lunacy for that. Before the moth could do anything, Mersault wrested the dark thing from the flames and hurled it away from the fire. The fire and the embers on both the moth and the sinners immediately subsided, as though the flames had never burned. Ali sinners lose burn, Alder Blossom loses 2 ember,
이런 식으로 해결하면 시청자
and it has no end? Okay, I'm really not sure the mechanic here is at all.
아무튼 확실히 제압하긴 편해졌네.
Shimmering Ember, 5 on Isang, okay. That's just this. This is such nonsense, it's crazy. Why even have 3 plus Shimmering Ember? Okay, when wings are broken, the thing expires, so that was a total waste too. Any debuffs on wings? Broken wings. Extremely broken even. Okay, slow, actually in both. Wings for sure, so that's very nice. Okay, that's nice. Very nice. Reasonable. And good enough. We could have afforded to use some ego though. Probably should have. Okay, that's a stagger? I didn't hear or see it, but it probably was. And that was really lame. Painful. Oh, that was... Damn it. That I did hear. Okay. Mersault can continue to smug this skill. Probably better to continue with this. Oh. Favored. That's 28. These are not rolling higher. And that's 30, okay. I guess that is rolling higher. So this first. Surely it's gonna work out. Okay. Splendid. Good job, good job. Thank you, Ryoshu. I was not expecting that much from you. Neither in the damage department, but that's fine. And a ridiculous amount of burn. Okay, wings are almost broken. New. How could you possibly activate this skill? Is it for the shimmering burn or something? Sparks? I'm really not sure. Okay, does the skill Mersault has to target? Go for it, boy. Okay, this is the body. It has 2 negative effects. You should probably save Skullbuster though. very nice for Mesod. That's a stagger, that's very, very nice. Thank you, Gregor. And good job, Isanger. Very, very nice. And Bergon too. SP gained, resources gained. It's probably over, but still. Better to be prepared. That's fine. Body should also be... Yeah, okay, it's also weak to the sloth. Just to show off. I really don't like this enemy.
어렵지 않지? 이미 관찰 기록에 있는 유형대로만 공격하면 되잖아.
And we're done with that.
이제야 회사가
Hopefully I can actually use other sinners in this Canto too. So far it's not.
티페리트, 너도.
The combat is probably the least interesting part of this Canto so far. It has some cool parts, but come on, if this is another repeat encounter, I'm just gonna get extremely disappointed. Come on! This is just silly.
점 찍었네.
뭐가 치워라.
점 찍었네.
I obviously enjoy the story, but the combat in this Canto is really not very interesting so far. The last fight of the part 1 was cool, but it also wasn't a very interesting combat. And the fight with the thumb ticket. I know that's not thing close to what he's called, but the thumb pupil or something. It wasn't very interesting either.
아무튼 확실히 제압하긴 편해졌네.
점 찍었네.
He sang. Thank you.
먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나. 겉에.
I'm not sure if this is like the close to the ending of part 2, but if so, then this is gonna be really disappointing so far.
점 찍었네.
자세가 무너졌네.
Medicine. Ring Sank isn't very good here because there isn't much bleed in the team. Well, there isn't a small amount of bleed. There isn't a much to bleed count in here though.
제압 개체에게 맞는
Quite an overkill.
공격이야. 잘했어.
티페리트. 당연한 걸 한 것 가지고.
Go, Lament. And Serious Skullbuster.
지금이다. 해골 바가지 거미 대가리. 차!
Very nice even for an ineffective.
기록적인 피해량인 것 같다.
And she's gonna be very slow.
뭐가 치워라.
가엾고 슬프나. 그렇지.
It's not gonna do much at all. It's gonna help Isang a bit.
승부차다.
자세가 모르겠니?
Ooh.
자비에 감사하도록.
합격장.
He did gain 2 offense level up.
아까 어떤 직원이
Okay,
제 앞에
this should be
제일
fine
한 번에
too.
입힌 피해량이야.
Just
잠깐,
빠르게 처리하지.
진짜? 왜 부서
Come
상자를
on.
안 달아줬지?
come on. That was very unfortunate.
비뚤어졌구려.
And that was nice.
자비에
메르사?
감사하도록. 빈틈투성이군.
And Stiletto and Mercer. I really do like this Gregor ID.
빈틈투성.
좋은 결정.
And there you go.
이제야 회사가 정상으로 돌아갔네. 이번 제압은 끝이야.
너희들도 고생 많았어. 티페리트, 너도.
서두르지. 수습이 늦어지면 여기서 살아남은 게 다 헛수고가 될 테니. 검지의
The contract.
나쁘지 않았어.
Will of the press script. Clear stage. Okay. Another one with this team. Might try do something different for Bersault though. Wow, the choices are not very nice. It's a shame I don't have the Bloodfiend Cassetti Bersault.
닥쳐라 해파. 누굴 팰진 내가 정한다.
저게 모퉁이만 돌면 승강기.
당신
How is she doing that?
들리나? 이것이 부디 내 11번째 혼잣말이 아니겠지? 그래, 황금가지는
그래. 문제는 우리 손에 들려 있지 않다는 거지.
승강기를 타지 못하게 막아줄 수 있겠나?
호에나의 목소리가.
그건 그렇지만.
이것보다는
그래.
Okay, so we have artworks of sinners,
아니 긴장이다.
of their insights more likely.
데리고 다니던 잔챙이와는 다르다.
That is true, there's no way we're gonna win that.
분위기가 좋아. 제게도 적합한 에고 장비가 지급되었다면 여러분을 제가 할 수 있는 것은 없을 것 같군요.
그래.
소라, 동기님께서는 이미
우와라.
보다시피 이곳에
하지만 저분은
그걸
됐어.
아니 혼나는 건 싫어요.
소라.
I know it.
죄송해요. 리엔 씨가
I know it.
그래.
이 움직임 내 눈.
I mean, it was pretty obvious, but
저는 여러분을 해치려는 생각이 없지. 지령의 뜻은 그래선 안 된대요. 저도
역시
라비 씨에게 바닐라 아이스크림을 속에 다른 자식
Poor guy.
저한테
그자는 당신을
그랬던 거군요.
라비군.
뭐더 살 가망은 없.
무원의 협약을 통해 관리자님과 신입 연구원을 저자에게
시계 이런
리더라고 하셔서 제일 먼저 당신의 시계 소리 듣기 좋았는데 아쉽네요.
Be serious, come on.
그래도
Ah.
가족끼리는
너희는 잘해낼 거야.
서로 돕는
언제나
거랬어요.
그랬듯이.
실패할 수도 있겠지. 언제나 그랬듯이.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. $15 SP, come on. One ons. What? And karmic consequence. What? Okay, I'm pretty sure sinking is required here. Please don't resist and just be crushed to death. I don't think so. I have to execute the prescript soon. Why do I have this unlocked? This would be very nice to clash against this turn. The prescript is to attack and hit a prescript's target. Okay, so if anything, Marshall should clash with this. It's a straggler, right? Okay. Encounter shield. Prescript in compliance risk. Take more damage and deal more damage. Oh. Okay, that's looking pretty reasonable. I do like this OST, but I feel like it's here again. I'm not sure which time. Merson! That's probably an instant loss, I'm guessing. Well, maybe not instant loss, but I lose a lot of resources and tempo, and she gains the transcript benefit. Yep. And this is really bad. That's fine enough, actually, maybe. If I win, everything is fine. That's a nice SP loss. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, it's a huge shame that I didn't manage to get the fatal wounds on time.
당연한 걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
Honus. She has 2 Grace of the Prescript and 5 Karmic Consequences, which failed to get the Prescript done. Okay. Deal 25% damage for losing. That's crazy. That should be fine. Actually, why does she gain Prescript? Grace with the Prescript again. Does not have unlocked, gain 1 Prescript Attendant.
점 찍었네.
Okay.
이쪽이죠.
That's fine. Good job, Gregor. Mere salt.
결정. 해금.
Unlock transcend. Oh no.
확실하. 자신만의 이
Huh.
리엔 씨가 그러는데 대고 반영
Certainly.
누구나 쉽게 하는 게 아니라. 그래서 제 그 말을 듣고 나만큼은 내쫓기지 않을 수 있을지도 몰라.
Okay, that's very nice.
그러니까 리엔 씨에게
중앙 본부에서 전파할게.
시작할게요.
지금부터 제압 임무를 시작할 거야. 언제나 하는 일이지만 항상 꼼꼼하게 하라고. 최선을
She got a lot of SP for that. That's not fair. That's bizarre. She has unlocked 1. Combat and heal 15 SP. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. Okay, that's why. Heal 30, heal 45 SP. What? Okay, guy. Okay, go. Not that I mind, but I'm not sure she doesn't have honors right now. That's not looking good. Holy! 72 offense level, damn! Can't keep Tremor on her anyway. And Yisang is last though. I do like this OST though. Even more so. Actually regret. Favor. We gotta make do with what we have. Why do we not have content flow here? I guess that's a huge mistake from my part.
자, 맛볼 시간.
That's very shameful. She has crow feet, I think, or just clawed. Oh, she failed that. That's really bad.
이 구속구가 나의 폭력을 저지하기엔 턱없이 모자르지.
Okay. Thank you, Gregor, for the bare minimum.
저택을 안내해주지.
Her ego does look really nice though. I'm okay, so there's no way. Why does she still have the shield? Did I miss something? I'm not sure. She got more countering consequence, but I'm not sure if I can possibly win this. Oh, that's actually extremely easy to avoid. Isang, that's... come on.
지금이다. 해골바가지, 거미 대가리. 자!
Okay, this is a very nice stab up though. That was scary.
별, 시선, 거울, 벌레, 벼려진 검. 맞는 것 같아요. 지령은 여러분을 가리키고 있어요.
Okay, it's the same prescript, I'm pretty sure. Yep, hit with the first skill. That's crazy. Come again? How am I supposed to deal with this? It's not like she loses onus. I guess just sinking is needed. Okay, that's a really high roll. Wow. Well, she can't win this. That was oh, come on!
이쪽이죠?
다소 즐겁군.
I'm very close to restarting right now.
뼈에 있었어.
나쁘게 생각하지 말아주세요.
달라질 운명은
Okay, that was horrible.
총알값 아까울보다
지령은 거스를 수 없어요.
Stagger or eliminate a random target. I don't think this is winnable from this point. There's no way. I do have to check though. If Ryoshi is immortal here.
받아볼 테니까. 수많은 것들이 옥죄어온다.
This is also most likely the final node. Ryoshi, you cannot be serious.
이쪽이죠?
정신 안 차릴 거야? 직원이 거의 반죽음 상태가 됐다고.
Clear.
더 큰 사태로 번지기 전에 얼른 수습하는 게 좋겠어.
Oh,
언젠가 만나게 된다면 보다 청중.
Vespa!
만남은 첫인상이 중요해.
He looks so haggard. What is this hairstyle, man?
하지만 상원 LCD 소속의
Crabra.
원래는 팀장님이 계신 상황이 좋지 않아 보여.
보장도 안 되고
팀장님께서는 자기를 스스로 생각하고 평가하셨어요.
His old hairstyle is in his thing.
그러니 괜찮을 겁니다. 손가락 한 구석도 그렇게 쉽게 당할 사람은
That's very high praise.
어느 쪽을 맡아
저 안경부터
안경
침입자 대부분이 저두가
그래.
죄송하게도 아까 했던 말은 취소해야겠군요.
That's quite shameful and realistic.
하지만 혹시 일반적인 상황은 오래 걸리지 않아.
There he is! Let's see what he does. 20 base power, okay. A peak flashbulbs played Art Juando. Okay. Let's see from the start. What are you using? Obstruction, double cleavage, harbor throw. Double chain cliff. Okay. Obstruction. 20 base power. Bleed, tremor, poise. Now that's a night. The yellow harpoon. Is he he's a color fixer. Oh my goodness. Two haste and 8 poise. Double chain. It's extremely similar. Harpoon throw. For every stack this turn. Does this mean that decays? Nested Harpoon, Beasting. He's the little VA. Gain 2 bind, on hit gain bleed potency. Gain 2 Gungnir's droning. There! Harpoon recall. Counter attack. Gain assist defense. Oh wow. Defensive assist. Yep. Harpoon impalement. There it is. Nested Harpoon Wasp Sting. Okay, Bee Stinky Wasp Sting. On hit stagger target. Oh wow. Procuration Annihilate. There it is. Now why is it so strong? $80 offense level, okay, that's reasonable. Ooh. Can clash regardless, so the odds pretty good. Vespa, oh wow. 이상.
작품을 만들다 죽을 수 있다니. 그야말로 이상.
Okay. Okay.
저도 그렇게 생각해요.
입만 남기고
Extraction level.
그것도 격리
1 assist defense. Okay.
너무 걱정할 필요는 없을 거야.
Okay. A lot of things seems to have happened. She has her shin. Why? When Vespa enters the battlefield. Okay. Disable the onus cost of activating the unlock passive. Intensify onus to extreme onus and max out its stack. Yeah, that is extremely strong, okay. Task start gain 1 extreme onus, okay. Yeah, there is no way I'm winning this. If I actually need to fight at all. Does she even have a press script? Eliminate all obstacles. Yeah, right. Well, he can deal with her, more or less. I didn't check what that effect was. But it has a very nice effects for this, more or less this team too. It's just I'm pretty sure I really need sinking or something of that vein. No way.
차라리 내가 직원들의
Fate.
지위에
What was that? Fate lost?
전멸했잖아.
슬퍼하지 마.
Hold on.
다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
곧 감미로운 트럼펫 경보와 비명 소리가
There is actual advice here. Wow.
잘나신 관리자 놈이 수습하겠다고 또 난리를 피울 테지. 꽤 재밌는 관람이
Ryoshu has a hidden unique effect in this encounter. If a certain attack used by the Intex apprentice is difficult to overcome, try commanding Ryoshu against her. So she can die? That's... I'm not sure why that is hidden at all. Now here's my guy, my top guy. Okay. Realistically, Tremor and Bleed are the best here, I'm pretty sure. There's no way. Sinking though. Where is he? There he is. Isang, I need you. Does Marisol have a good sinking? I didn't. I remember that he had, but doesn't seem so. Actually, am I missing something? Missing some stuff here though. Probably gonna do that. Just this Isang. Yeah, sure. Up. Oh, he's 50. Not a lot of those. But it's a new season, so it's gonna go up. I might also use... This is a very strong ID, especially for this fight seemingly, but Edgar Gregor would be great too, I think. But maybe not. We're just gonna try with that. With this team. Yeah, just let's go with this. Gonna level Ryoshi though. Max HP shield scaling is probably what I really want here. Okay. I'm not sure if this is a specific trend that Vespa enters.
저기 모퉁이만 돌면서.
Or if it's like at 6th Grace of the Prescript.
가족끼리는 서로 돕는 거랬어요.
Okay, this should be fine. Thank you, Isang, for trying. You actually did well. And now everyone gains SP for free. That's so nice. No prescripts are delivered. Gregor, no! How did you fail so hard? this should be fine. I think it could be saved for this though. For the better one. Then she gets sick. I'm not sure if it's even able to conquest that.
받아볼 텐가.
Okay. That's very nice for now. She doesn't even have the downside of getting hit and losing cheap minor damage. Good job, Isang. Gregor, come on. Actually unreal.
모두 전멸했잖아.
슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야. 가족끼리는 너희는 잘해낼 거야.
Okay, this time it's gonna go way better.
언제나 그랬듯이.
Now it's favored, huh?
나아가주게.
Actually, it might be ahead losing the shield. Gregor! Thank you! Mersault. Just Gregor again.
솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
대가리 딱 떼고.
Now he has SP, now he can actually do things. Mersault, you should try that. Isang, thank you. Doesn't even take cheap damage.
솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결
Stargaze, Mirror, Bugs, Tempered Sword, okay. Stargaze, Mirror, Bugs, Tempered Sword. I'm assuming. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, come on! That is actually unfair. Why does she benefit from losing? As if unbreakable coins weren't enough. Gregor! How do you fail to do this? Thank you, Mersault. Too bad you're still getting hit, I guess.
결정.
71 SP gain. Okay, there she goes. So it is just at 10-3. It seems. 10-4.
본부에서 전파할게. 지금부터 제압 임무를 시작할 거야. 언제나 하는 일이지만 항상 꼼꼼하게 하라고.
Now she has to hit the first target with this skill. That's crazy. Actually gonna do that probably. She's extremely net and still strong.
빠르게 처리하지. 저택을 안내해주지.
봐, 어렵지 않지? 이미 관찰
Thank you,
기록이
리아스.
내용대로만 공격하면 되잖아.
범이 대가리 관찰 기록을 잘 읽은 것 같네. 훌륭했어.
That was stressful though.
아,
24 SP.
복잡하네. 솔직하게
Oh
말할게.
no.
나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
She has almost, so it doesn't really matter that much. Well, that's doable, so it does matter. And that's crazy. I really wouldn't want to use this on that, but here we are.
나아가주게.
Hopefully. Thank you, Gregor.
이 구석구가 나의 폭력을 저지하기엔 턱없이 모자르지.
이쪽이죠?
Okay. Press skip failed, that's enough for now. That's good enough.
편히 쉬시게.
Oh, thank you, Isang.
별, 시선, 거울, 벌레, 벼려진 검. 맞는 것 같아요.
Fairly karmic consequence. Does she get benefits from karmic consequence too? No, okay. Why doesn't she get any downsides from that though? That's surprisingly nice clashing. That's crazy though. Okay, what can Gregor do? Suddenly one day? Sure. She has 2 honors though, so she does 50% more damage. And that's crazy. He has regret and chains of others. Bygone days. If I had more sloth, I don't want to block any passives. Resha already doesn't have some.
담이 끼어드는 것은 좋지 않소.
She has sloth and only slash? Okay, she had some blunt.
빠르게 처리하지.
Okay, some healing. Mersault, you cannot be serious.
정신 안 차릴 거야? 직원이 거의 반죽음 상태가 됐다고.
Okay, I guess my team does not like to win.
하는 게 좋겠어.
Isang! Why she's squeaking?
저건 좀 복잡하네.
벼려진
솔직하게 말할게. 맞는 거
Mersault,
좀 어려워.
please do win this.
이해할게.
Damn. She doesn't even have the bind now. Well, we're gonna try. We can just let her get hit though. I'm almost certain. Okay. More fragile. Thank you, Mersault. Thank you, Mersault. Really glad to have you actually do things. Too bad Mersault is dying. I'm just gonna assume Ryoshu can die. There you go. And here comes Vespa. Now I have a team. There he is.
절대적.
Wow, that's crazy. What benefit do I actually have for winning this clash? It doesn't even matter if she loses SP from it. It doesn't have attack weight. Why would I even bother? Vespa is here to inflict tremor and bleed. Which is very nice of him. We just pretend that Ryoshu actually gets consequences for losing. Thank you, Vespa, you're helping me a ton with this. And I'm gonna assist you too. Okay, what does Canto's droning do?
말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워.
Detectable events attacks fixed damage equal to this effect's potency. Returns count by 1 after 10 and... Huh? Does it just gain count? Okay, so he takes 3 skills from me. That's extremely nice. And Ryoshi just does this. Because I really don't like this as a mechanic. That's a lot of skills. Okay, I don't actually want to clash with this either. Because Vespa is immortal and he's gonna take the hit instead of Ryoshi, who can't die anyway. Oh well. What benefit can I get from Ego right now?
전장 집중하는 게 좋겠군. 개주가 나오기 싫다는 말이지.
Dimension Shredder, I guess. Obviously Sun Shower. Especially with Vespa benefits, that would be crazy. Well, I'm just gonna stock up on resources for now. I'm not sure why I wouldn't. And the gun gear vibration does get count for tremor count. Thank you for free tremor. I don't think inflicting solid beat on her, however, is possible at all. This sure goes easier when you have a color on your side. Oh? The harpoon is still in her. Is he gonna pull it out and put it in again? That's hilarious. What is this? Procuration, alienation, Monk of Immanent Yearning. Sure. Generate 1 monk. I don't think that's actually does anything. That's scary though. Oof. And he won! She did generate a manga, I see it.
키페리티야, 전파할게. 이제 곧 어마어마한 공격이 덮칠 거야.
제약 대책을
Unlock free, Shin.
피해는 최소화할 수 있을 거야.
Harpoon Impalement, there it is. Yeah, it's just for show now.
회사가
Well, there it
정말
is.
많네.
Okay.
이번 제압은 끝이야.
너희들도 고생 많았어.
Why did it change their hairstyle? It looks so silly.
합치면 되는 거야.
숟가락 포크. 그 되도 안 되는 비유는 몇 번째 써먹고 있어.
포크
Spork.
숟가락 포크.
Spoon. Fork spoon.
맞아. 포크 숟가락. 세상에 포크와 숟가락 그걸 합치는 것도 정답이 될 수 있었어. 네가 어떤 상황에 놓였던 간에 얼마든지 양립할 수 있다.
That is a very reasonable conversation for father and daughter to have.
가장 짧고 치명적인 공. 그 직선을 흘려내. 곧 숨이 끊어질 마당엔
이봐, 다 끝난다 봐도.
There's no way. Actually, Vespa can probably put up a fight.
알겠습니다. 당신의 동료들은 출발한 시간을 고려했을 때 당신 어디
We have.
알려주셔서 감사합니다.
Oh.
그럼 이만 가보겠습니다. 잠시 후에 정식으로 만나면서
저자는 더 협력하지 않았을 것입니다. 그자는 시간의 엄격함. 알고 살아온 것은 사실이지만 아닙니다. 그는 그렇다.
아니, 당신도 그럼
That's the question I was really eager to ask.
그렇지 않다. 단지
Okay.
서류를 들여다볼 기회가 있었고 서류에 따라 마주칠 법한 곳을 거닐었더니 마주쳤을 뿐이다.
And frequented the places that examination suggested a high chance of encountering him until our path crossed.
그게 뭔?
Mersault already prepping up for his turn. That is true. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
아니 저번에
열두.
Wow! Malkov!
뭐야?
Oh, come on! Are you serious?
착각하지 마라. 해, 거, 해.
Oh,
내
it actually is
놈들보다
more.
내가 강해진 게 아니다.
Okay. I did not expect that. I thought that was the cliffhanger.
저 술래님들 이제 제 시야에서 남은 방은 딱 하나네요. 그러고 보니
I was not prepared for there to be more.
노래 있었는데.
자, 됐어. 탐정님, 불량한 제동들
필요한 것은 전부 뭐
있잖아. 진짜
교차 검증이라면 도감을 통해 충분히 맞췄고
그러다가 만약에 생각한 대로 안 되면
생각해두지 않아. 대단한 자신감이구나. 자신의 예측 이건 최선책이 아니다. 그러니 당연히 차선책도 없지. 그저 부족한 인력과 공격 수단을 가진 상황에서
That's a reasonable conclusion.
달랐나? 완벽한 작전.
뭐 우리처럼 죽었다 살아. 그래서 뭔데 이건? 똑같이
Oh, hello.
생겼어. 말이 그거
Hug.
기분 나쁘게 되게 저게 잘라지는 거였어?
계획에 수정이 필요한 것.
아니, 외로운 순간순간을 만화나 게임 따위로 참아왔던가.
Oh.
그것이 아비라는 차원의 유일한 접점. 오락을
만약 그렇다면
Ah.
정보 없이 거추장스러운 잡졸들부터 하지만 그런 선택이 계속될수록 너희도 겪어봤겠지.
먹으는 목화의 공격을 너무 강해져서 내가 안 되니까 저것들한테 그럼 저것들부터
아비가 조금이라도 빨리 합류했다면
아.
나아질 계획이었지.
I.
운이 좋았다.
Okay.
혼자서 해결하기 어려운 환상체니 이후도 다지길이 끝난 것은 아니지.
아이고.
Unfortunate mafias.
저기들 숨어 있어. 아빠가 프라모델 조립하는 거 안 봤니? 이렇게 여기저기.
There he goes.
전부
최종
천장까지 잘라냈네. 목화꽃이 붙기도 전에
우리 딸내미 신세 좀 졌다.
Oh, that's not gonna go well. Wait, that's Syria's flag. Tag.
버스틴
너 그냥 물. 갑자기 쓰러지다니.
이 새끼
내가 손이라도 대. 내게 누명을 씌운 업보.
That's one of the least surprising book writings.
이것은 저자와 관련이 없어 보. 저희는 이정.
에즈라, 그렇게 흔든다고 돌아올 것 같은 현상은 아닌.
그러면 그럼
진정부터 해. 여러 번에 걸쳐 진주를 부수는 건 정석적인 행동. 바른.
떨어져 나가기 전까지는 활용할 수 있다네.
에즈라,
네.
좋아.
임만산 샌님들은 아니라 다행이야. 특히 이제 준비된
회전 시간이 다가온 것 같지만 그래도 마침 재고를 찾으러 갔어, 에즈라.
Okay. A nice cinematic for sure. Not sure what that was for though.
괴물 같은 자식.
마비와 부식을 동시에 일으키는 독성물 환상체의 독까지.
기라니. 장.
어지간한 말썽쟁이로군. 어릴 적에도 장난감을 전부 부숴먹으며 컸나.
What a lovely hug.
아, 내가 좀 마음에 안 들면 자꾸 부수.
조립식 철의 군세 네 번째 시리즈라면
다시 이 상황에서 탁.
네 번째 시리즈는 그 장난감 공장이 폐업전 그리고 그 공간에서 그 사실을 알고 있었던 건 아무도 그 말을 진지하게 들어주지 않나. 다시는 구할 수 없다는 말. 집에 있는 것과 다
저자 표정이 탐정님이 보신 거야.
해주라.
알겠어.
직선으로 돌진해. 곧
이건 또 뭐? 일단 장난감 수거.
내게서
할 손꼽고 용약 일자 제어하지도 못할 정도로 올곧게 찔러.
Oh, he's blasting them both.
건틀릿으로 내 시선을 끌고
월광석에 대한 대비는 전혀 안 했나 보다.
Ah. Moonlight Stones mentions M-Corp mentioned.
다리 한쪽만 불려놔도 충분하지. 그날을 떠올리게 만들다 내가 곱게 죽이질 않아.
짙은 보랏빛이었는데
대단하군.
Oh, hang it though. Please don't die.
그러니까 뜯겨나간 두 팔이.
Wow, that is kind of awesome though.
그리고 그 다음에 더 나만을 환상
Vespa saving his wife. Hell yeah. Do they both have sin?
늦었습니다. 서류 발급 절차가.
그럴 수밖에. 하나 옆에가
Hana Sushi. That does make sense.
신수는 된 거겠지.
예, 색을 받았습니다.
Okay, that just happened.
그럴 리가 있겠습니까? 최단까지 현역 때도 힘으로 재미있군. 손가락에 골라 썩은 쓰레기가 시끄럽군요. 중지 따위게 될 리.
막내. 혹시 이름은 내가 완전 추천해.
예, 여러 가지가 있었는데
What? Yellow Harpoon, okay.
그러면 참고로 들으면 알겠지.
That is really cute. And nice and cool. Wow. Do you have the other beautiful hue of teal? Okay. The other guys are here too.
부디 오른팔을 살.
자무시게 자네 그 악랄한 예술이
어떤 미학도 없이 생존을 위해 스스로의 당신의 그 격렬한 감정을 담아 뽑아낸 팔은
I don't like his face at all.
될지도 모르겠다.
야, 적당 개소리야. 그렇지. 너도 이제
아니요. 잠시 기다리시죠.
Dante! What did he do?
뭔데?
포에나.
다들 사고를 하고 싶어. 이 상황은 제법 예측도.
Did he break the flow?
아니, 오히려 시대는 도시의 작품지. 그 아이는 뭐랄까 이념을 일종의 모조품처럼 여겼어요. 아무리 교묘하고 하지만 단순히 모조품이라고만 여길 건 아니라 우리 역시
So, how did he get here?
타고 올라가다가 서로 달리 행동하는 것 같아.
손가락은 사실 하나라는 뒷골목 헛소문을 약지에게서 듣는 그런 검증되지 않는 싸구려 음모로는 연구원에게 그닥 가치가 없다네.
Wait, that's a really fancy image. And that's a really funny response.
그건 그렇고 이래서 계획은 다양할수록 좋은 걸세.
나흘 전이었습니다. 그린 예산치고 결과가 형편없다고 털털거리면서
자네도 반기억력하는군. 하지만 결과 시간 사고 아무튼 걱정 말게. 솔직히 자네의 설비 수리 능력에는
팀장님, 좀 더 확실한 계획이 방금도 아시잖아요. 비하는 결함이 너무 많아요. 성공 확률도 낮고요.
That's very likely, yeah?
허튼 생각하지 말고 자네가 뭘 하려는지 알고 있어. 범인의 생각.
호에나임 팀장님,
아니 아무 말도 하지 말게.
제 에고 장비 초롱의 마지막 테스트 기억하세요? 120%까지 올린다면 최대 5분까지는 저자해발.
120%라면 장비째로 폭발해. 그 애는
그건 아니에요. 죄송해요.
Oh no.
저들이라면 침착하시네요.
차라리 그랬으면 좋겠고 그랬다면.
마지막으로 남길 말이 있으신가요? 대부분의 재료는 이맘때 언제나 사오려.
유언은 없어.
That was to be expected.
짧은 몇 마디로 인생을 일축하기엔 내가 남긴 업적은 너무나
Very prideful. Very expected too.
그 비로한 신체에 새기기엔 과분할 정도로 멋진 말이에요. 하지만 마음에 들었어요.
That's very blue.
그런 최후에 너무 억울해. 당신도 도망친 저자도
모든 존재는 상호 유사하게 구성되어 있으나 그것들은 모두 별도의 생명을 가진 존재. 해석해라. 맞는 말일지도 모르겠군. 세상에 저렇게 밝은
He doesn't have enough wisdom.
청색빛이에요.
Oh no. Is this the end of the Canto? Or rather part 2? That single thread. Clear state. Come on. Okay. Everyone is here. Thank you. Rush. Oh no. It's just gonna be this again. Okay. That's fine. Level 52 is 55 is fine.
독재팀의 협조가 가시죠.
제쪽 집
저
사냥감을 찾은
부르신다면 언제든.
Perfectly reasonable. Recommend level 60. Okay, that's yep. Faust is not overjoyed.
이번에도 기억을 하지 못하시는 것으로 약 7분 전 관리자님의 머리가 종전과 같이 불타.
아니, 그대가 불러들이 거울에 비춰진
Huh?
하게 빚어진
Huh.
지금으로 일단은 불행 중 다행이라고 생각.
Uh-huh. Oh.
뭐야?
Markov.
나도 풀려났어?
Marcus reign. Imperfect manifestation.
당장 우리한테
An imperfect
그런
glimpse of the
정보가
power that
없어.
shall reign over the kingdom.
세이라들에게도 물어볼게.
Huh. We got the root of the tree. Or no, this is a crown, right? I'm not sure. I'm not up to date on my... That is a really cool effect though. Twisted and disjointed memory and recollection. Okay. Okay. Silent regard. Disjunction. Okay, this is extremely interesting. The Index Nurse Father, Shiomi Yoru. Twin slash, boys. Triple slash, Swift Glimmer, boys. Blade Trail After Image. 10 start, gain 1 project for every 10 stack. Okay. And Silent Regard. And counter start, gain Foretold After Image Entanglement. It does. Which is... Oh no, poison. Stage 4 After Image Entanglement. Minion max with -2. On hit activate the following effects: Poison, Bleed, Bind, Extreme Burn. At the start of first turn of each partner game, this is junction and after image entanglement stage X 400. Once per stage. Okay. Okay. Use a powerful attack every 4 turns. At 50 plus the Hui Star's Blade, the pattern above becomes empowered. I'm wary of the stigma of the blade. I shall give you some quarter. The minus 50% final damage for this unit skill against target that uses defensive skills. Gain 2 fragile and 2 damage up every 4 turns counter. On hit with this unit's coin, the slash damage equal to coin's final damage by 10, divided by 10. This activates after each entanglement stage 4 times. Damage from this effect can target target. 4 times every time, or because if so, that's a lot of damage. Lacerating after images from myriad moments. Attack skill and deal number of slash coins that hit critically times 10 slash damage against each target. Cannot stagger. Attacks can consume super poison potency plus 20 on self and if blade trail after image target by poison potency consumed. That's a lot. Damage 2 and 3 on Ryoshu. Can Ryoshu even die here? That's extremely cool. Oh, that's a lot of offense. That's a lot of offense level. And she has Shin. 5 poison potency, poison point up for every stack. Max stack 3. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, so she never impossible to remove poise. That's nice. 45 sanity. 10 SP per clash win. Okay. Okay, but this is gonna be extremely nice. Free gloom, please. Is this one coin? Yes. That's the best odds I can have. That's pretty reasonable, I think. This looks like it's gonna be a long fight. Well, Gregor screwed it up again. Let's just retry. No need to sabotage ourselves here.
슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
Hopefully this is the final fight. That's very unfortunate. That would be a reasonable win here. Okay, I do have 8 slots actually.
내가 직원들을 지휘해야 했어.
Let's just try better.
모두 전멸했잖아.
슬퍼하지
Not gonna
마.
bother with a broken
다음엔
world.
좋은 일이 생길 거야.
And that's honestly quite unfortunate again. Come on. That's crazy though. Maybe there is some chance here.
내게 바쳐주지.
Ishmael barely winning this impossible thing to lose. Thank you, Otis, you look amazing. And then you hug. Let's try that yet again. It is a sinking team, so it should be pretty reasonable.
슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이
Almost.
뭐야? 한 상체라도 풀려났어?
That's a very nice visual.
더 강해졌잖아.
당장
How do you keep doing this?
다른 세피라들에게도 물어볼게.
That's reasonable. If only she was a bit later. What are the odds? Pretty meager. I've had way better odds and lost. Endless nightmares. That made it be well. If he's lose, I just restart again. I'm not gonna bother with sabotaging myself. And he lost. And Otis would lose too. Unfortunate.
모두 전멸했잖아.
슬퍼하지 마. 다음에는 좋은 일이 생길 거야.
Quite infuriating even. You could afford to be a bit later on. This is completely reasonable, however. Yeah, this might go amazingly. Might is still a big keyword here. Not sure which has actually better odds. Well, too bad. The later one probably has better odds simply because it's later. Splendid S3. Thank you. Now she has all that power down. That was not necessary by now. Thank you, Ishmael. I honestly did not expect you to win. That should have been an evade. That's a really cool animation. Okay. Let's see how turn 2 looks.
언제나 하는 일이지만 항상 꼼꼼하게 하라고.
Because I think it's gonna be get worse. Okay, red. Formless cup. It's not even on heat. Come on. Okay, it's unfocused volley though. It's gonna be a nicer amount of sinking. Max stack 99. Sure. What the hell, sure. If I have some extremely good skill for that, okay. Just hope this is neutral, it's... yeah, sure. This also has nice odds, I think. This is an evade. And it might be good. It's struggling. Alright, let's go for this. Okay. Amazing job, Rodia. Good job, Ryashu. Very cool. Unfortunate. Phantom step.
좋지 않아 보여. 얼른 신경 써준다면 다시 좋아질 수 있을 거야.
That's also really cool. 255. Yep, good choice. Can't deal with that. Is this turn 4? Next turn is gonna be a super attack or something. I should remember. Yeah, this. Oh, she has such an insane amount of poison. This is tier 2 again. Okay, that's not gonna be an issue, I suppose. Okay, okay. Devoff's going on here. Base power is not enough here either. Okay, yellow. That's not a good card. We lack 1 pride for that. How much? More pride for that. Okay. His SP is pretty low. That's quite unfortunate. Should have just used the other Pisang. Well, he can pray. Okay. Ah, Radiant sinking. That's so strong. Yeah, go on, try. Maybe should have said that. Serious Skullbuster, okay. Nerf coming in. Anton Panic Turn, very good. Now what is rent space? 20 speed. Okay. That's not that bad, actually. At 50 plus Starblade, okay. That's pretty reasonable, I think. A bit too far. Okay, we can do this. Gonna help a bit. Completely reasonable. More sinking. This actually kind of sucks, but oh well. Now, what do I actually clash with her? It could just be Contempt, but it's only favored. I'd rather not risk it. That's not happening. How much is her clash value was? 18. Okay, his value is too low. Oh, his offense level. 18. That's kinda reasonable. Just gotta make sure about its passive. Yep, not gonna get much charge here, but yeah. And paralyze just for Setani's sake.
어렵지 않지? 이미 관찰 기록이 있는
140 damage. Yeah, sure. Was that on hit? Those evades might have screwed me over, kinda. Oh, come on. Okay, that should be fine. No blue sound, unfortunately. Yellow. That's also not very good. And they're slow too. Ryoshi can do it, almost certainly. This one went to Rhodia. Just someone else grab this. That's 20 SP. Okay, this is the really bad hand for Ishmael. But I think it's mostly fine. Yep, we can pretend it's fine. This would be charge and rupture, neither of which are useful here. Sloth, not really useful. Okay. That was quite a bit of damage. Thank you, Rhodia, for infinite sinking count. To the point that it's unreasonable.
제압 개체에게 맞는
Yeah,
정상적인
that was nice too.
잘했어.
티페리트 당연한 걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
수확함에 모든 시선이 이끌릴지.
Okay. Bleed isn't really that strong here at all, but especially when it's consumed instantly. But that's fine. Harry Potter becomes way stronger, wow. Okay, yellow. Probably not the best moment. I probably really want that -2 power. That's my Gloom Resonance. And maybe Sinking Deluge. I do want to check out something too. There was another part when you do any type of piling changing effects. Well, she doesn't. Thank you, Rhodia. That's a ton of damage. That was a ton of damage, damn! Not quite sure how to deal with that. Hopefully this won't kill anyone. Such a failure, Isang. Okay, who has the most blade trail? Oh no.
다음에도 똑같이 해보기만 해.
Death Edge. This is the usual Swift Glimmer, okay. Death Edge. Why isn't this unbreakable? That would be very nice. For some units. Sure, he has 10. She has 15, that's really bad. Okay, yeah, that's... I don't think she can stagger here. Yep. This doesn't have attack weight. Go Otis. Okay, that's reasonable. Kinda. What will you inflict, Gregor? Maybe something useful. 6 burn. Amazing. Okay. Serious Schoolbuster. There she goes. And we lose. That was extremely expected.
내가 직원들을 지휘해야 했어. 모두 전멸했잖아. 슬퍼하지 마.
전력 완전 복구가 그걸 가지고 역시 그이 혀잘 되니 보기 좋고
Small victories, huh?
도저히 못 봐주겠구나. 그 신락 같은 기 여전히 움켜쥐고 있는 내 놈. 그 역겨운 혀. 어차피 그 머릿속은 낱낱 무엇하러 그걸 구하려 용을 쓴 그 놓치지 않은 그걸 따라 여기까지 온 거다. 모든 것들이 헤집어져 선명한 하나가 남아있으니 틀려. 순서가 모순돼 다른 모든 것들이 헤집어졌으니까. 그 감정, 그 애의 얼굴은 기억나던가?
라고 불러도 돼?
부르는 게 어떻든.
아니야. 엄청 달라져, 엄마. 울림이 달라지잖아.
그것마저 놓치면 그래서 고작 허상을. 옛날 같았다면
엄마는 왜 항상 저한테 그런 말 들으면 여기가 푹푹 찔린 것처럼.
그래서 불행한가?
네?
네가 생기고서부터 대답하렴.
알아.
그래, 그걸 잊으면 안. 너라는 족쇄에 발목이 잡혀. 내 인생.
Oh, that's awful.
바닥. 그런데 고작 언제 내 얼굴을 봐도 된다고 했지?
죄송, 엄마 얼굴 허락 없이 안 볼게요. 죄송해요.
내 놈들 모두 예전과 변한 게 없어 보여. 자신의 처지에 대한 탓을 누군가에게 돌리며 화낼 줄만 알지. 바꾸려는 시도는 누구도 하지 않아.
That is a pretty solid victory, actually.
그러니 그야말로 진창일 수밖에. 진짜 맞는 말이. 그러니까 처음부터 발도들이지 않노나. 그리고 너와 내가 다른 아비들은 몰라도 그 금고에 그곳은 정말 방금 주제넘게 내게 너의 검을 진심을 보일 거면 그런 마음조차 없다면 너는 내가 상처 입힐 당신 나를 네가 그 검을 휘두르고 떠난 그날 네가 남긴 상처가 검이 가까워지면 다시 그때처럼 패인다. 아문 상처는 벌어지고 의체로부터 이 검의 규칙은 절대적이었다. 글쎄, 애초에
Well, I'm really not sure where this will go now.
내 놈들 덕분에 내가 강해진 게
Yes.
아니다.
It's still not the end. Are we finally leaving Calci facility at least? There they are!
돌아가는 중앙 쪽
거미집은 어째서 여태
자존심 좀 너무하다고 생각하지 않나?
너희가 본사 연구실에 침입한 이유는 4번 수감자를 여전히 포기 못한 탓이라는
수감자? 고작 우리 티켓과 몇 년이나 지내봤다고 대단한 감독자라도 된 듯이 말끝맛 나는 걔가 그 조그만
단순히 그 비틀린 애착만으로 거미집이 수년간 유지될 리는 없다.
He's got that right.
4번 수감자만이 내어줄 수 있는 무언가가
내가 어떻게 버티면서 만들어낸 티켓인데 그래 이건 10수년 넘게 준 가출한 개를 돌봐준 건 고맙지만 부모 딸린 개는 그래 혹시 옆집 짐덩이도 쓰더만
Huh.
내가 애고를 사용할
아이고 네가 뭘 잘하는지 어떤 연기 전쟁, 조직 강직, 손가락 걸기
Okay.
구를 만큼 굴렀나 봐 나도
흥미롭군. 가문에서 내쳐진 개에게도 먹이를 주는 한가한 놈이 있다는 건 그렇지 않나?
그만! 그거대로 주위엔 그 자식이 말한 계획인가 뭔가만 아니었어도 슬슬 시간이 돼서 교본도 챙겨가야 하니 검 미리 손질해두길 잘했네. 이 아이 목에 지워 그리고 발로 잘했어. 얘를 여유롭게 3초를 셀 거야. 3. 너무 그렇게 노려보진. 교본이 좀 찢어진 것 같지만 내가 수고해 갈게.
아가지 머리.
It's a really bad haircut.
저를 보고 니놈 방에서 여유 부리는 건 아프니까 딱 장부에 너도 챙겨야 할 사람이 잘 생각 내 장난감들 잘 고쳐놓고 있어. 어차피 곧 배송해 줄 거다. 그리고 난 아가지 머리 좋아한다.
어느덧 폐장할 시간이 되었다니 아쉬워요.
마틴의 의지가 그만큼 강했던 덕이지. 희생이라는 것을
그렇군요. 예술가에게
Why are you next to him, Hohenheim?
마지막에 터지는 것도 폭발 속의 무수한 파편 부디 다시 만나게 된 제 전시장에 오세요. 당신이나
그자도 너무하는
Poor guy.
자기 자식 아니라고 이런 꼴을 이제 집에 가자. 딸, 오는 길에 성적표를 봤단 그자들이 왜 너를 3등에 뒀는지는 알겠지만 너무 상심하지. 사람을 죽인 건 요시대.
집어 린 저분들에게
그렇구나. 모든 나선의 비밀번호는 뻔하잖아. 딸. 그날도 네가 뭘 좋아할지 몰라서 결국 결국 한 입도 못 먹은 게 계속해 상처였고.
당신들
간단한 질문이야.
하지마. 이대로.
날 방금 그 말 여기 심장이 잠깐 찌릿했거든.
Swag. Okay, so that's gonna be a really crazy part 3, which surely this is the end of part 2, actually, finally. How? Okay, this lasted a bit longer than I expected. Still, it's not actually that long.
무언가 두고 갔어. 저건 마치
Oh dear.
이게 내 이름이야?
That's a very exciting title. Yep. Professional daughter.
알아야. 라고 했지.
Oh well, it's also a faction.
너무 어렵게 다루처럼 막 지은 거 아니지? 엄마 이름은 어떻게
자. 아니. 그 글자는
어.
그렇게 읽는 게 아니라 요시대라고 읽는 거다.
요슈! 이게 더 편하고 이쁘잖아.
보고 말라고 엄포를 놓았던 나흘 전 회의 하등 쓸모없는 이야기가 준비는 끝났음. 관리자
그 부분은 상관없다.
시계가 언제나 만능은 아니겠죠.
LCB.
진행이 문제 없습니다. 문제없어서 LCD도 문제 없다.
머릿속도 확인 끝났고.
LCA Ultra Vanguard Team 1. LCA Ultra Vanguard Team. I knew that was the case.
LCA 선동.
수신도 양호. 현시가 기점으로 작전 목표의 변경은 없다.
Actually,
LCA는 도착 직후
오케이.
방해 요소 박멸에 전념한다.
network. Mind.
그런데 문제 있나? 불만이 있다면
없습니다. 현재 림버스 컴퍼니가 가진
대초에 본부에서
특작팀은 이런 데 쓰려고 있는 부대가 아니라고.
Isn't that literally what they're built for?
그리고 우리도 그것 때문에
이제 막 끝났습니다. 뒷문 연결 성공적입니다.
Huh.
괜찮겠어?
괜찮아요. 지열은 확실하게 했으니까요.
Good job on Sod for keeping up at least.
가슴을 거꾸로.
팀장님, 그 전기
날 걱정할 필요는 없다네. 시행 횟수가 적다고 해도
이것만큼
남은
하.
일 특히 주의하게나.
Oh,
상체가 걸어오는 말도 내 부탁을 가볍게 듣지 말게.
what actually is this ego? This obviously looks like Big Bird's eyes.
역시 매트도 남는 거.
그래도 이번엔 저희도 강한 만큼 값을.
그렇네.
앵두 씨 당신 말고 제 말한 거야. 앵두 씨는 살 뭐로 바꿔달지나 고민해.
앵두 씨와 김사카 씨가 들어왔으니 제가 막내라 불릴 이유는이죠.
Bamboo Hatted Kim!
한번 막내는 영원한 막내지.
베스라, 베스파.
선언. 작전이야.
환자들을 심판하기 위한 작전이.
다들 앰플은 잘 챙기셨나요? 혹시 모르니 개수 이거 보통은 구하기도 어려운 제일 비싼 앰플이에요.
Damn, we're actually preparing for a fight.
물론이지.
괜찮아.
작성문 거미줄 태우기 시작합니다.
A cool operation name too. Whew. Well, that's certainly the end of part 2. Okay, it is. Damn, did it feel like a lot? I do think it felt like an extreme slog over for some of these. Yeah, the Pekatula, Shock Centipede, complete filler. This damned thing into another complete filler, into actual fight. It was great to see Vespa, but I did not enjoy the fight really. And then another fight, this one was... it wasn't bad though. Lots of information. Lots of heavy stuff I'd like to think about later. Well, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now. There might be at least one stream before the part 3 reveal. I'm just not sure what to do. Thank you for watching or not watching. See ya later.